ค Meadow Ridge Knights with a season record of 4 wins and 4 losses. And the home team, Mission Niners, with an undefeated season, finishing first place overall. First of all, a special thanks to all of the people that work hard to put this all together. The board members, the association, the coaches, the referees, the volunteers, the families, and of course the kids. We thank you for all you do and appreciate it very much. Without you, this would not be possible.
Hey, John, quick question before you announce.
Yeah, you're good.
Number 1, Anthony Tulev. Number 7, Riley Rooney. Number 8, Brandon Eddy. Number 11, Cody Hogarth. Number 12, Kyle Cowley. Number 13, Angelo Chalmers. Number 20, Keenan Hamilton. Number 22, Cameron Coolidge. Number 26, Evan Kitchener. Number 27, Nicholas Sakuro. Number 28, Cy Weeks. Number 32, James Grimison. Number 34, Sebastian Newman. Number 37, Parker McKeeman. Number 44, Billy Williamson. Number 44, Jacob Irie. Number 54, Gavin Mitchell. Number 55, Mason Robinson. Number 56, Chad Davies. Number 57, Brandon Goodridge. Number 61, James Harder. Number 62, Braden Reed. Number 64, Tyson Smith. Number 66, Daniel Taylor. Number 67, Aiden Johnson. Number 68, Austin Iveson. Number 75, Alex Crockett. Number 79, Mateo Galovich. Number 84, Cole Dryden Tinker. Number 88, Christopher Drazowski. Number 90, AJ Steinman. And number 99, Mackenzie Gordon. Coaches, Drake Tyson Smith, Donnie David Rooney. Team manager, Shelley Gridge, and these are your Meadow Ridge Knights. And now introducing the home team, the Mission Niners. Number 2, Riley Mills. Number 3, William Taggart. Number 4, Curtis Flynn. Number 5, Tyson Black. Number 6, Naslin Asher. Number 8, Braden Turner. Number 9, Carl von Eidenseidel. Number 10, Colby Soulsma. Number 11, Ethan Anderson. Number 12, Kyron Davies. Number 13, Andrew Armstrong. Number 15, Aiden Cole. Number 19, Caleb DeHard. Number 22, Michael Guittard. Number 23, Josiah Latondra. Number 24, Justin Sweetland. Number 26, Matthew Klotz.
I lived here about 20 years.
Number 30, Keenan Backer. Number 33, Dylan Mills.
I worked at UFE for
Number 34, Saxon Kernahan.
I moved up there for about 5 years or 4 years, came back over.
Number 38, Kelvin Douglas.
And then I took a good job at Cedar Island Band 3 months ago. It was 3 days.
Number 39, Mason Schaufelberger.
I never wanted to leave. It was just trying to get close to myself.
Number 54, Matthew Bowers.
Now I was almost 15, so I figured you could handle it. Yeah. Keep working.
Number 58, AJ St. Louis.
Just a dominating mother that has the ability to give up anything.
Number 62, Alexander Black. Number 63, Aiden Gailey. Number 66, Trask Reski. Number 70, Liam McAdam. Number 72, Ethan White. And number 76, Jonathan Milne. Coaches Scott McStravick, Gianmarco Gree, Justin, team manager Rachel Black. These are your Mission Niners.
We're still doing it now, so when tonight there's that working us up for this one down. Soon after the end. And then we
In this season of Thanksgiving, remembrance, and celebration, let us be thankful for those that have laid down their lives so that we can live in peace, prosperity, abundance, and freedom. So with this in our hearts and minds, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join us for a moment of reflection as we play the Canadian National Anthem, lest we forget.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to McLeod Athletic Park here in Langley. Dale Corey, Matt Macri with you as we get set for the Valley Community Football League Junior Bantam Division Championship game. It is Mission, it is Meadow Ridge, and the teams are on the field. We'll get the coin toss momentarily, and we'll get action underway on kind of a cool, dreary, wet day here in Langley. And Matt, we look forward to, well, I was going to say a great game, and we hope that it's a nice, close game. These teams probably are more evenly matched than what the standings show, because this Mission team really rolled through everybody. 8 straight wins, scored 317 points, did not give up a point, although and the other team, Meadow Ridge, finished off at 4-4, but maybe you can explain a little bit more why they ended up with a 4-4 record.
Well, the Meadow Ridge team is actually a lot better than its record. They didn't lose to anybody besides Mission in the regular season, but there was, I guess, some questions with the roster, and they had to forfeit a couple of games there. So their points against was actually a lot lower than what it shows online as well. They are a very, very well-coached team. The head coach, Roger, is an excellent defensive coordinator, excellent defensive coach. So I'm expecting a very tight game. The Mission Niners team hasn't given up a point yet this year. They have a great defensive line and one of probably the better linebackers in the JV division in the province, I'd say. So I'm looking forward to a really good game.
Okay, we'll get the teams to midfield momentarily here. We'll get the officials out with the official coin toss, and we'll get things going. 12 minutes up on the clock. This is Junior Bantam, so while we've had 10-minute quarters for Adam and Pee Wee divisions, we have 12 minutes on the clock here now for the Junior Bantam division. It's the Valley Community Football League Championship game with the Mission Niners and Meadow Ridge Knights set to battle each other this afternoon here in Langley. We talk about these two teams, and Mission didn't give up a point all season. It says a lot about their defense, just that thinking about that stat alone, when you can play 8 games and don't give up any points. But what are their strong points? What have you seen from them this year so far?
Well, like I said, their defensive line is great. With Carl Von Eisendale and Curtis Flynn, excellent lineman, defensive lineman. William Taggart, though, he's probably their best linebacker, one of their best tacklers. Great player, lots of speed to him. So, and we can't forget the fact that they did put up 300 points on the teams they did play too. So their offense is quite sound too.
Yeah, they make it very difficult when you look at their season and some of the scores that they racked up this year. There was not much that was close. They opened the year with a 54-0 win over North Langley. Your president of the Abbotsford Association beat the Abbotsford Falcons 30-0 on week 2. Had the 21-0 win over Meadow Ridge, and of course we've talked about the reasons, back-to-back 21-0 wins. So of course those numbers are skewed a little bit, but from there it was 58-0 over Chilliwack, 38-0 over Abbotsford, 44-0 over North Langley, 51-0 over Chilliwack. I mean, this is a powerhouse football team that obviously can keep the ball out of the end zone, but on the other side of it, they put points in the board too. Maybe we can talk a little bit as we see the officials and the players out there getting ready for the coin toss. Who are the standouts on the Mission team from an offensive standpoint? Who do we watch out for a little bit more?
Well, definitely their quarterback, Ethan Anderson, has a great arm, well developed past his JB years here. Carl also plays on the offense. I've seen him play both tight end and running back. Great ball control by the Mission team.
So they've done the official coin toss, and we'll get the players out on the field shortly. We'll get action underway here in the Junior Bantam Division Championship game. We've seen Meadow Ridge teams go 2 for 2 so far, as the Adam team this morning came through with an 18-6 victory over Abbotsford. It was 18-6, wasn't it? We've had a couple of games here now.
28-12.
28-12, okay.
28-12. Yeah, that was a tight one. I mean, I think it was 12-12 right
that was
third quarter.
That was the game that was tied at half and stayed that way right until the end of the fourth quarter. And of course, just about a half hour, 40 minutes ago, the Pee Wee game wrapped up, and Chilliwack got the opening major score, second playoff scrimmage. But after that, it was all Meadow Ridge as they finished off. I think that one was 39-6. So Meadow Ridge going 2 for 2 so far, and they'll try to finish it off with a perfect afternoon. But as we've talked in our little bit of a pregame show here, it is going to be tough to do that, as this is a very good Mission team right across the board. Okay, here's the opening kickoff, and game is underway. Bouncing ball into the Mission side, and the run back coming up to the 50 near midfield, just across midfield, and he'll be into the Meadow Ridge 52-yard line. It was Curtis Flynn, number 4, for Mission, picking up that football. Nice run back, and he's got Mission in good field position to start this football game.
Yeah, Curtis Flynn's a good runner. When he's got the ball, he runs hard, good cuts. He's got some moves out there.
So Ethan Anderson, number 11, the quarterback for Mission. Niners take over control of the football to start this game. 1st and 10 from the Meadow Ridge 52-yard line. Here's a toss back to the running back. Not much room to go there. Might get a yard on the play. I believe it was Tyson Black, number 5, who got the pitch. And as soon as he tried to turn it upfield, Mark, there was no room whatsoever for him.
No, that defensive line was they're plugging all the holes there. Like I said, the Meadow Ridge team, their head coach is a great defensive coordinator. He's not going to give them. They're going to have to earn every inch out there today.
So a gain of about 1 on 1st down for Mission. So looking at a 2nd and long situation. 2nd and 9 from the Meadow Ridge 51-yard line. Just underway here with the JB championship game.
Well, looks like we have a timeout already.
Yeah, timeout, I believe, called by Mission. The referee pointed to the Mission side. So looks like the Niners, after just 1 play from scrimmage, a gain of 1, have called their first timeout of the football game. Unsure why at this point, if the coaching staff found something there. Sometimes it's a case of just not having enough players or too many players out on the field that they might be able to get that timeout in. But in this situation, I don't believe that was the case. Any speculation why?
Well, I saw the head coach there, Dave Hicks, handing off the wristband to the quarterback. Maybe they left that on the sideline. Yeah. So you can't call plays if you don't know what they are.
An important part of it for a quarterback. These kids, of course, are 12 and 13 years old, and I really think at this point, Matt, we really see a difference in the size of the players as well. Yeah. There can be some small 12-year-olds, but there can be some big 12-year-olds out there as well. So 2nd and 9 for Mission. Ball at the 51-yard line. Handoff going straight up the middle. Big yardage. Hole on the right-hand side. Here's the quarterback, Ethan Anderson, to the right side, and he is down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. A big run there of about 34 yards, and he's got the Mission Niners deep in Meadow Ridge territory early in this football game.
Yeah, number 4. That was number 4 there, actually, Curtis Flynn, and he's got some great cuts. I mean, you just watch the way he waits till the defender drops their head and then just moves out of the way. It's a good vision of the field by Curtis.
Well, he really had a good running start as he hit the line of scrimmage as well. Got the ball in the backfield and had a good head of steam before he hit the line of scrimmage and was able to break through immediately and gain some big yardage. It's 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line of the Meadow Ridge Knights. Handoff again to Flynn. Flynn cuts to his right, back to his left, hits that line of scrimmage and hits a bit of a wall as well. He'll maybe get about 5-6 yards on the play, but not much more than that, as he broke through the initial line, but was stopped at about the 12-yard line.
The offensive line for the Mission Niners is getting quite the push off the ball, too. They're opening up a lot of room right in the middle. So that's good to see for the Niners that they're able to get that space.
So 2nd and about 4, ball at the 12-yard line of the Meadow Ridge Knights. Mission pushing deep into Meadow Ridge territory with its opening series. Here's the toss back to Flynn, left side, cuts in near the 5-yard line, probably stopped at about the 6. He's going to be close to that 1st down. He needs to get just to the 7, and I believe he was able to get tighter than that. Yes, he is into the 6, it would appear. And that should give Mission enough for a 1st down. They're going to be looking at a 1st and goal.
They're just eating up field out there. I mean, 4 plays, 5 plays, and they're down on the 6-yard line. This is the way this team's been all year, though. Just quick down the field.
Pounding the football through a running game so far early in this game for the Mission Niners. Quarterback Anderson takes the snap, hands off. Flynn tries to get through on the right-hand side. Not much room there. I believe he got to the 5, maybe a little inside it, so it's going to be a gain of a couple, but not much more than that. The Mission Niners looking at 2nd and goal.
Yeah, right from the 5-yard line. It's a great pound-the-ball team, but if they look at the mismatch out here on the corner out on the right, put it up to that receiver in the back end of the end zone.
Well, we haven't seen too many passes thrown so far with the Atom and Pee Wee divisions. In JB, we expect to see more the ball along the air. Now let's see here. It's a chance as it goes close to the end zone. He's going to be tight, but not far enough. It was number 9, Von Eisendale, who got that handoff and tried to go straight up the middle. Looks like he got down to the 1, so he got tight to the goal line, but not across it, and it's going to be a 3rd and goal for Mission.
Yeah, that was tight end Carl Von Eisendale. And he's a great football player. I mean, he got that ball and pushed forward those 4 yards. He was grabbed in the backfield, so probably a bit more than that too.
So big play early in this football game here. It is 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line for the Mission Niners. Quarterback sneaks straight ahead and touchdown for Mission. Quarterback Ethan Anderson kept the ball himself, and when you're going from the 1-yard line, and Matt, as we talked about how strong that Mission offensive line is, you got a big push there, and it was pretty easy to get in the end zone.
Yeah, he didn't even have to crouch down. He could have just walked in there.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't get behind the center for very long before he got the football, and he basically just took that step forward and more fell into the end zone than anything else. So the Mission Niners strike early here in this football game. Nearly 5 minutes in, they get the first major score of the game. They took the ball all the way downfield, some nice running plays. And it was Flynn with the big run that got it down to inside the 20-yard line. And from there, Mission pounds it through. Here's the kick. Gets up, and it's good. The Mission Niners with the convert take an 8-0 lead with 7:18 to go here in the opening quarter.
Well, that serves 2 purposes. You put some points on the board and you eat 5 minutes off the clock. That's a great opening drive for the Niners. I think we're going to see a lot of that on the offense. The head coach of the Niners, Dave Hicks, is an excellent coach. He's been working with these kids for a number of years, and they're definitely on point.
Yeah, they look like a force there. They just kept pounding the football at Meadow Ridge, and we've got a great vantage point here in the press box in Langley at McLeod Athletic Park. But so we don't have, we're not down in the field to see. But when we look at these players out here, it looks like there's a certain size advantage to the Mission size as well. There's some big players out there.
Well, that O-line, like the push they're getting, and it's not a small defensive line that Meadow Ridge has there. I mean, they're really good as well. But they were getting that push. And, opening up 2 or 3 yards right off the bat. I mean, before the running back even had to work at it.
Here's the kickoff from the 45-yard line. Bouncing ball. It bounces out of the hands of the Maple Ridge player, but he is able to get on top of it now, and he'll get control of the football for Meadow Ridge, and they will take over 1st and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line, so that's where the Knights will begin their first possession. Kind of a squabble kick there as it was bouncing all over the place. He had it in his arms, then booted it as he tried to get a hold of it, and smartly just fell on top of it. So the Meadow Ridge Knights go 1st and 10, ball at their own 37-yard line. Here's the handoff straight up the middle, and no room whatsoever there as the ball came straight through that line of scrimmage, but there was nowhere to go. Cale Cowley, or check that, Cody Hogarth, the quarterback for the Meadow Ridge Knights with the handoff there.
Yeah, that was number 4, Curtis Flynn, on the tackle there. And he's playing on both sides of the ball here, and he's a great athlete.
Handoff again. This one cuts to the right. Has some room, but not much at all. In across the 40-yard line, so a gain of maybe 5 on 2nd down. Won't be enough to move the yardsticks, and it's going to put Meadow Ridge in a tough situation here, looking at 3rd down and pretty close to 5 yards. Ball at their own 47-yard line. Matt, we didn't see any punting, obviously, in the Atom division and the Pee Wee division. What about in JB? Are these teams practicing a lot of special teams play, especially punting, so that if they are caught deep in their own zone, they can't kick the ball away?
Yeah, I think at the JB level is when you start to see a lot more punting, but this isn't really deep in your own zone. Oh, wow.
Nice catch, and we just saw 1st down on the field as the pass came out to the Meadow Ridge player, number 28, Cy Weeks, and he bobbled the ball right here. We'll see it on the replay. Good eye-hand coordination there.
He's got to remember his coach's hold. Oh, they get your heart going on that one. Circus catches.
Well, and what an important catch on third down and 5. He doesn't make that, then Mission is in good field position. As it is, Meadow Ridge gets the first down. Here's the first pass of the game, and it's incomplete. Or check that second pass. First one just completed. This one not the same, as it looked like the receiver had a good beat on it, but couldn't hold on, and as a result, it's 2nd and 10.
I think he realized he was wide open and had nothing but end zone in front of him, and you got to catch before you run.
Yeah, it looked like he had to hold up for a little bit to wait for the football to get to him, but wasn't able to haul it in, unfortunately, for Meadow Ridge. And Knights looking at 2nd and 10, ball at their own 53-yard line. Quarterback hands off. Here, play goes to the right. It's got some room on the right-hand side, too, down to the sidelines. And finally taken down at about the 40-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 16 yards and a Meadow Ridge first down. Nice run there for the Meadow Ridge Knights.
Number 32, James Grimison there on the run. Yeah, get some wheels. Once he got up that sideline, he was gone. Mission was lucky to get a hold of him there.
Well, we've seen a lot of the successful running plays, especially the first 2 games this morning. If they can get to the outside, and some of these kids that have the speed, have developed that part of their game that much more, are able to turn it upfield and gain some big yards, and that's what we saw there at a Grimison. Quarterback now back to pass. Takes a look. He's going to throw this downfield. He's got a wide open man. It is complete inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 16. Again, the player was wide open, and we're seeing Mission with some defensive lapses in their secondary here, Matt.
Well, and that was the same receiver, actually, that dropped the last one, A.J. Steinman there, number 90. He wasn't letting that one go through his hands. He stopped, and he waited on that one. Great throw, great catch. A little scramble in the backfield.
So big yardage for Meadow Ridge. They move the sticks, and they're now inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 they go. Running play straight up the middle, and this one won't go too far. Officials will blow it down as the running back was in the clutches of about 3 Mission players. So not much gain there. In fact, he's likely to lose about 1.5 yards on the play, and Meadow Ridge looking at 2nd and long.
Yeah, there is no space up that middle, that's for sure. That left side of the D-line, you're not going to get much running room.
Quarterback rolling to his right, looking to pass. He'll keep the football, tries to get to the outside, but he can't break that last tackle. And on 2nd down, the Meadow Ridge Knights are going to fall well short of that first down marker, and I would suspect we'll see him gamble again. The last time the pass was completed to get that first down. Let's see what they do this time.
And you see the replay here. I think his own guy got in his way.
Right there, yeah,
right
oh,
there.
Right there, yeah. A couple times he actually had to make the cut to the outside to avoid one player, then bumped into another one. So 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Ball at the 12-yard line of the Mission Niners. Meadow Ridge needs at least 5 to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Quarterback back to pass. He's hounded. He'll throw this one away. It is incomplete. And the Meadow Ridge Knights are going to turn the ball over deep in Mission territory, and not a bad gamble there, Matt. I mean, they're deep at the 12-yard line. If they don't get the first down, Mission starts deep in its own zone, and they tried to pass it kind of across field. They really didn't get a good opportunity there to maybe complete the pass and move it into first down territory.
Well, when you're playing a team like Mission that put up 317 points on the season, field goals aren't going to cut it.
No.
You got to take those chances, and you're right. They put Mission back in the end there. Now it's time for the defense to step up and hold them back there and get the ball back.
So the Mission Niners take over. 1st and 10, ball at their own 12-yard line. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 3rd game in this Valley Community Football League Championship Day at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. On 1st down, a run straight up the middle, cuts to the right, gains about 5 yards on the play as it's number 5, Tyson Black, running the football for Mission. Important defensive series here, Matt, for Meadow Ridge. If they can hold here and get Mission deep in a hole, we might have to see a Mission punt if they can't get anything going on 2nd down here. They're deep in their own zone.
Yeah, with the 3 downs, you tend to not punt when you're up around the 50 or into the other guy's end, but when you're in your own end zone like this, you have to do what you got to do.
No fumble. Ball is on the ground. We're going to wait for the officials here. It right on the handoff. It bounced out of the hands. It looks like it was recovered by Mission. We see the official hold up for 3rd down. So Mission did recover the football, and I think we'll see it on the replay here that right from the start the handoff was not completed properly, and that put the ball on the ground. Luckily for Mission, though, they actually moved it and got a couple yards on the play. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he grabbed the ball. You got to wait till the quarterback puts it in your belly. You can't be reaching like that.
And then booted it as well.
Yeah.
3rd down straight ahead, and they'll have enough for a 1st down as it comes in across the 25 to about the 27, 28-yard line. So Mission gambles on 3rd and 2 deep in their own zone, and they come through successfully, get about 6 yards on the play, and they'll move the yardsticks. Mission goes 1st and 10, ball now at its own 28-yard line.
Yeah, that O-line gets that push. I mean, if they only need 2 or 3 yards, that's the way to do it. Get behind that center because those guards are doing well.
Time has expired on the clock here in this 1st quarter. We'll finish off this play. Barring a penalty, this would be it. We'll see what Niners can do on 1st and 10. Here's the fake handoff, and a great defensive play there for the Meadow Ridge Knights. That was number 11, Cody Hogarth, quarterback on one side and making a great play on the defensive side.
And the blockers just stood and watched, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he came right off the end there, and nobody even moved to pick him up.
Well, he had the fake handoff going the other way, and the quarterback then rolled to his right, but he had no opportunity to look downfield. He had no opportunity to get wide and potentially run the football because it was Hogarth on top of him immediately. And that will bring us to the end of the opening quarter here in the Valley Community Football League Junior Bantam Division Championship game. It is the Mission Niners with the only touchdown in that opening quarter. It was Anderson with a 1-yard quarterback sneak into the end zone, and that's where we sit right now. Mission up 8-0 on Meadow Ridge and having the football deep in their own zone.
Yeah, no, that last play, Cody was having nothing of that fake, and I think Meadow Ridge, they may have let Mission march the field on the first drive, but they're showing why their defense is solid here.
It was a loss of close to 10 yards in the play. Give it a 9-yard loss. So 2nd and 19 for Mission. Big 2nd down play here. If they can't get anything going, they might be looking at kicking the ball away. Quarterback in under. Toss back to his running back, and now some room out to the left side. He's up to the original line of scrimmage, and looks like he's going to get enough for the 1st down. He was knocked out close to the 40 at about the 39. And as the guys holding the sticks bring them back up, he is right near that 1st down territory. Looked like he might get stopped about 10 yards earlier, but he was able to get out to the outside, use some speed, and gain that 1st down.
Yeah, he had a couple good blocks there, too. A couple really good blocks to open him up, get him down that sideline. It's nice to see that in a runner. If they know how to take the outside edge and just get along that sideline, they can get room, beat 1 or 2 guys, and they're gone.
So it was enough for a 1st down, just enough. So they will move the yardsticks, and the Mission Niners, looking at a 2nd and 19, are able to get just a little more than those 19 yards. They move the yardsticks, and just early in this 2nd quarter now, Mission takes the ball 1st and 10 from its own 38. Here's a handoff going straight up the middle. Oh, fumble! I think the play may have been called down, though. Nobody really went after the football, so although we didn't hear a whistle up here, we expect that there was one down there.
It did look like his knees hit and then the ball came out. Yeah. It looks like it squirted out after he was already down. So
good gain for the Mission Niners. They'll mark down just over 7 on the play, so it's about
knees down there.
Yeah, right down there. Yeah,
and there's the ball. Yeah,
Good slow motion replay by the guys down in the truck. Appreciate that. We're live on VBNsports.com with the Valley Community Football League JB Championship game. 2nd down, not much running room here. Kind of a slow developing play, and it was deep in the backfield as well. So the running back got some speed up. The Meadow Ridge defenders were all around him, and as a result, it's going to be a 3rd down again for Mission.
Well, and then you know they've got what, less than a yard to go here. You can watch that O-line give the good push off again, and just straight up the middle.
Yeah, with it being third down, I don't think they'll try too much razzle-dazzle a pass of anything.
No.
Second down, maybe you might see it, but on third down, they just want to move the yardstick. So quarterback in under, needs 1 yard, pushes straight ahead, and he's got probably 4, maybe 5 on the play. What a push by that offensive line, though.
Yeah, no, they're solid. They're very, very solid. You could do that the whole way down the field.
Well, and even on a quarterback sneak needing 1 yard, he still got about 4 on the play. So they move the yardsticks. The Mission Niners up 8-0 with 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter are moving the football. They're now up to the 52-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, quarterback into the pocket, looks to pass. Now he brings it down, and he is going to get sacked in the backfield. This is going to be a loss of close to 10 yards for the Mission Niners as the quarterback pumped once, couldn't find an open man, hauled it down, and that's when he was hauled down as well.
Yeah, that Meadow Ridge defensive line, I tell you, they're getting a good push on the pass coverage there. The O-line doesn't seem to be as good on the pass coverage as they are on the run coverage, that's for sure.
Well, and you tend to expect a lot out of these kids. Let's remember they're 12 and 13, and some of them haven't been playing too many years of tackle football either. So,
well, that's exactly it.
You know,
yeah.
it's a learning experience for them every game out, and with the game, so many details, part of the game, offense and defense. Here's a run straight up the middle. Cuts to the left, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard more. So it'll be third down at about 9 for Mission. And we talk about these teams, and for the younger kids, I mean, they're just learning the game. Adam playing with just 9 players to Pee Wee, and up it's 12-man football, and of course the full-size field as well. But in JB here, we notice such a difference in the size of the players. Even though they're 12 and 13, a lot of them will look much bigger than that as well.
Well, they at this point too, they're at the end of the JB level. So they're looking at Bantam next year, high school ball. They're turning into young men.
Yeah, and things change. The game gets much faster. The hits get much harder. Third down, they ran it up the middle. There was a flag on the play as well, so we're going to wait and see what the call is here as Mission gambled on third down. It would appear that it's going against the Niners. It's a turnover on downs as Mission cannot get first down yardage on a 3rd and 10. So Meadow Ridge Knights will take over control of the football with just under 8 minutes to go here in the opening half. 8-0 Mission leads it. So a tight, somewhat defensive struggle at this point, Matt.
It is quite the defensive struggle. The Mission marched down on that first drive and scored, but Meadow Ridge isn't giving them up much room.
So Meadow Ridge goes 1st and 10, ball at their own 54-yard line. Handoff cuts to the right, not much room there. Might get a yard, maybe a yard and a half out of the play, but that Mission Niners defense on the ball immediately, and they made sure that he didn't get to the outside, pushed him to the inside, and as a result, they were able to corral him and keep it to a 1-yard gain.
Well, number 32 there, James Grimison, he's got to trust his speed and just burn to the outside. Yeah. He's doubting himself, so he's cutting in. Toss
back. Some room to the left. See if he can get to the outside on this play. Does. Flag down as well. Crosses inside the Mission 50-yard line into about the 47. However, there is a flag down. And we'll see what the call is. We would expect possibly an illegal block as that run was materializing on the left-hand side. Officials talking about it now. We'll see what the call is. Holding the call against Meadow Ridge, it would appear. And you'd think Mission would take that penalty and bring the football back.
I do believe, though, it's going to be at the spot of the foul, which is way up there. So it's not going to be too far belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does? So it does come back. We get official word up here in the press box. It does go from the line of scrimmage. So what looked like about an 8-yard gain, unfortunately for Meadow Ridge, is going the other way, as now they are tagged with the 10-yard penalty, and it brings the ball back now to the Meadow Ridge 45-yard line. So it is second and long, very long for the Knights. Second and about 19 yards to go.
It's a big hole to be in against this Mission defense, that's for sure.
Expect Mission to maybe come right at him here with a blitz. We'll see what they do. Quarterback into the pocket, looks to throw, throws it downfield. It's intercepted, picked off by the Mission Niners, and they'll take over possession at their own 45-yard line. For Mission, it was number 22, Michael Guittard, who intercepted that football, and a nice pick as well, as he had to go up high to gather that ball in.
He went way up to get that. He knew that he was beat by the receiver, so he had to get that out of the air. Otherwise, that might have gone for a touchdown the other way.
Meadow Ridge, looking at a 2nd and 19, decided to put the ball in the air, and we're going to get the replay here. He had some time in the pocket as he dropped back and had some time to take a look. But then the player started coming after him. He had to throw it away. He threw it up high, but the player went up for it, was able to haul it in, and Mission, with the interception, takes over the football. 1st and 10, ball at the Niners' 44-yard line. On 1st down, run straight up the middle, no room at all there. Looked like the player might have slipped as well. I haven't been down in the field yet, Matt. I don't know if you were. Is the field really slippery, or what type of shape is it in?
It is slick out there. It's turf field, rubber pellets. Once you start getting a little bit of wet on there, those cuts get a lot harder. Definitely much better when it's sunny out, that's for sure.
So 2nd and 10 for the Mission Niners. Ball at their own 45-yard line, middle of the field. Quarterback in under. Handoff straight up the middle, and not much room this time either. And then we see a late flag go down. So this will be an interesting call. It's not going to be a holding type penalty against the offense we wouldn't expect. There's also a Meadow Ridge player still down in the field right now. Looks like they will call out coaching staff or a trainer to come and take a look at him as we await the official's call. But a flag went down late on that play. And we'll see what the call will be. They're discussing it, but at this point, still no call from the officials. Number
5, red. Penalties declined. 3rd down.
Tannenbach. So they had one of their own players pushing the ball carrier from behind. And you're not allowed to do that. You see here, a couple of the players giving the big number 76 a shove from behind to try and get extra yardage, and you're not allowed to do that.
And since there wasn't much of a gain on the play, Meadow Ridge will decline that penalty. So it's a 3rd and 8 situation for Mission. Ball at their own 47-yard line, and they've been faced with quite a few of these 3rd down situations early in this football game already.
Yes, they have. So it looks like another timeout here. I don't know who called this one. Mission's burnt their 2nd timeout of the half. So, but I mean, when you're in this scenario, you're only up by a score, and time's ticking away. Maybe it's a good idea to get the coach in there and figure out what game plan.
5 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. 8-0. Mission leads it. It was a 1-yard touchdown quarterback sneak by Anderson to put it into the end zone, and the kick was good to give Mission an 8-0 lead. But a Mission team which scored a ton of points through the regular season has found it a little tougher this time. They scored 317 in their 8 games. But points have been tougher to come by here, and give credit to this Meadow Ridge defense because they've not broken so far. They've really stood their own and not really given up many yards.
They are going toe-to-toe with that offense, but the head coach of the Mission Niners there, Dave Hicks, he's we've seen a lot of inside run, a little bit to the outside, but he's a good head coach. He's a good offensive coordinator. You're going to see some tricks. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. It's just a matter of when he's going to bring them out.
Okay, well, see, this might be a good chance. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. They'll try to string this one out to the left. He's got some room to the outside, and he cuts upfield now. He's got 1st down plus more, and finally ridden out of bounds is Flynn. But a nice run there for the Mission running back, number 4, Curtis Flynn, as he got probably 15, 16 yards in the play. It was a slow developing play, as we see here.
Well, he keeps running left, but he steps back right, and everybody just kind of bit on it there, and it just gave him the room to get up the field like he needed to.
He certainly showed the speed once he was able to turn the corner too. He was able to move upfield quickly and eyed that first down marker, got past that, then was ridden out of bounds. So Mission moves the yardsticks. It's 1st and 10 for the Niners. Ball at the Meadow Ridge 46-yard line. Here's a handoff straight up the middle, caught from behind, but not before he gains 6, maybe 7 yards. Running the football that time for Mission was number 5, Tyson Black. Took the handoff and got some good yardage.
Hey, he ran right past his blocker. He's got some speed to him, runs hard. So the other guy was not in his way, but not getting in front of him either. So
they'll give him about 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3, ball just inside the Meadow Ridge 40-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Mission up 8-0, looking to put more points on the board here in the latter stages of the opening half. Pushing straight up the middle. It's enough for a 1st down. And again, it was number 5, Tyson Black, who took some of that blocking and stayed behind it, pushed his way through, and he'll move the yardsticks.
Yeah, Tyson may have been carrying the ball, but that O-line did their job again. That was fairly impressive.
And any smart running back, when he gives credit, will give credit to that offensive line. He knows why he gets the yards.
Yeah.
Not taking away any of the individual talent of a running back, but you don't gain many yards if you don't have a good offensive line. So 1st and 10 for Mission. Ball now just outside the 30-yard line. Tyson Black cutting to the right. Now he starts to turn it upfield, bouncing off a couple of players, continuing to churn forward. He's got the 1st down and more. Gain of 16, 17 yards for Tyson Black. It looked like he might have been stopped after about 10, but that good second effort, as we see in the replay, gains him a whole bunch more yards.
When he follows his blocker here until the blocker picks up the first block and then takes it upfield. But yeah, you're right. That second effort kept his feet moving. Didn't want to go down. He was pushing. He
gained 6 or 7 more yards on that one just from second effort. Great job by Tyson Black, number 5 for Mission. And they move the yardsticks again. We're seeing this Niners offense on a roll right now. Latter stages of the opening half. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Now straight up the middle. He's going to hit pay dirt. Touchdown. Mission Niners. Curtis Flynn. He cut to the left. He found an opening, and Matt, he is into the end zone for Mission's 2nd major score of the day.
Well, even he pushed his own blocker out of the way. That was the only guy that was in front of him. Besides that, it was the parting of the Red Seas. Yeah, untouched. Great run. Way to see the hole and just take it.
Curtis Flynn with a 15-yard touchdown run for the Mission Niners. And they have put the ball into the end zone for the 2nd time this afternoon. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. Also a flag on the play. So we'll wait and see if this goes against Mission. They would have them kick it over. If it's against Meadow Ridge, then it'll get tacked on when Mission goes to kick the ball off.
Offside. Defense. Penalties applied on kickoff. Unrestricted.
Yeah, so it's a defensive offside that is added to the kickoff. Which doesn't help Meadow Ridge here because they need to get some points on the board. We only have 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter here, and down 16-0.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, important for Meadow Ridge to really try to get something going here in offense, latter stages of this opening half. The way this Mission team plays, having scored 317 points in 8 games, you don't want to let them get too much momentum. It's going to be important for them to put some yards up now, hopefully some points from their side of it, but at least move the football and get a little confidence in yourself and your offense before we hit halftime.
Well, and the 12 and 13-year-old boys too, it's easy to get down, especially when a powerhouse team gets a lead like this and keeps on pushing. So they need to get some plays, put some plays together, have confidence that they can move the ball down the field, and hopefully put some points on the board here.
So with that penalty and the convert, Mission will kick off from its own 50-yard line. So that puts them in a pretty good position here to possibly get Meadow Ridge pinned up deep in their own zone. with 2:51 to go here in the opening half. It's pretty much been all Mission so far. A 1-yard touchdown run for quarterback Anderson. Curtis Flynn with a 15-yard touchdown run. That has Mission up 16-0. Here's the kickoff. Bounces to the 25 to the 20-yard line. The Meadow Ridge player not taking any chances, just falls on top of it. And, of course, at this level, when a player is down on the field, the ball is dead, the whistle goes, and the Meadow Ridge Knights are going to start deep in their own zone from their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, they don't like it. They don't need any extra hits after the fact. Player goes down on top of the ball. They concede it. I know they changed the rule a few years ago that if the player goes down to pick up the ball like he's going to run, they won't blow the whistle if a knee touches the ground. But if they're diving on it, they're blowing the whistle right away, which is the safest way to do it.
Well, yeah, you've got to keep away from injuries. You get 4 or 5 guys, not as bad in the younger age groups when the players aren't as heavy, but yeah, at this level, you don't want injuries to occur. So, Meadow Ridge, 1st and 10, ball from its own 21-yard line. Here's the toss off to the right. It's complete, but there is not much room to run the football there as 4 or 5 Mission players are right on the ball, and Meadow Ridge is held for a gain of 1.
He tried to cut back in, and he should have just kept running out. I don't know what it is. I think these kids like to get hit.
Well, and what it does is it slows them down. It lets the defense catch up to them. And we've seen that quite a few times in the younger age groups. You want to see that player continue to the sideline, try to cut it upfield, and maybe gain some more yards. But once you put the brakes on, it makes it that much tougher. What? 2nd down and 9. Oh, sorry, Matt. We'll see a big pass here, but it's just out too far for the outstretched arms of the receiver. He put that one up high. It wasn't the greatest spiral, but if it would have been a little closer, the player might have had a chance of hauling it in.
He had a step on them, that's for sure. No, I coached Bantam this year, and you see it, and you get one of the fast kids, they're getting to the outside, and they see one guy, so they turn back into the other 11 guys. Take that one-on-one challenge anytime over the rest of the team, you know.
And as a defensive player, you're pretty much taught to keep that guy into the middle of the field, steer him into the middle all the time. Don't let him get speed to the outside. So if the offensive player falls into that, it makes it that much easier. So 3rd down, 3rd and long for Meadow Ridge. Oh, he's got some room here. Let's see if he can get to the 1st down. He does,
Stays
and
outside.
more.
There you go.
Good job for the quarterback to get to the outside. He's got a gain of about 16 yards, and boy, oh boy, was that important with 2:09 to go in the opening half. If Meadow Ridge doesn't get that 1st down, Mission's in great field position, but a great run there, and he's got the 1st down. They'll move the yardsticks.
It was like Cody was listening to me, just kept cutting out to the outside. Yeah, take that one-on-one challenge any day of the week.
Nice run there for the Meadow Ridge Knights, and they've got a 1st down. Need some points in the board. They're down 16 with 2:09 to go here in the opening half. Here's a toss on the left side. He'll try to get some room to the outside. Tries to beat Flynn, but he cannot do so. Good job there by number 4, Curtis Flynn. Dove at him and got his legs all tied up. As a result, he's tackled there. Probably a loss of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, he was going. That was number 32 there, James Grimison again. And if he got around that edge there, he was definitely going to pound some yards up the field. Great play by Curtis to get a hold of his ankle there and then take him down.
Nice job of tackling. As we watch on that replay, boy, you don't see anything better out of the pros on a tackle like that. 2nd down and 12 for Meadow Ridge. Here's a pass, but it's incomplete. It was pass out into the flats on the right-hand side, but I don't think he would have gained much had he caught it. There were a few Mission players there, but it goes incomplete, and now Meadow Ridge looking at 3rd and long.
Number 99, Mackenzie Gordon, was the intended receiver there, and I think he glanced up and saw the red shirt not very far in front of him. It's probably the smarter play not catching that ball.
He would have got hit pretty hard of the play, I'm sure. So an important 3rd and 12 now for Meadow Ridge. Quarterback rolls to the right. Similar play to the last time. Aiming for that 1st down territory, and he's got it. Nice run again for the Meadow Ridge Knights as the quarterback keeps it, rolls to his right, finds daylight, and gets the 1st down.
Yeah, that was a smart play, and he kept the ball out like he was going to throw it too, so it kept the defenders back. They had to stay honest. And then as soon as he saw that he had enough time and space, he just took off.
We'll give this Meadow Ridge offense credit. Twice they've been backed up deep in their own zone on 3rd and long, and twice they've been able to move the yardsticks with some nifty runs by the quarterback Hogarth. So give Meadow Ridge and its offense credit. Now up at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10, a minute and a half to go in the opening half. A run straight up the middle. He'll get 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. Some tough sledding as Meadow Ridge changes course and tries to go straight up the gut of the Mission defense.
Well, it was a nice play. I think they saw that the defensive line was being over-aggressive, so they let him pass, and they ran right past the runner. So he is back up in the second level. The linebackers had to take him down.
Final minute and a half of this opening half. Mission up by a pair of touchdowns, 16-0 with the 2-point converts. Meadow Ridge trying to get something back. Here's a run by Grimison to the right side. He's got the first down. Gains about 7-8 yards on the play and kind of bowled over one of those Mission defenders right at the end as well to get the yards for the first down. He's now inside the Mission 50-yard line. Nice running play.
That was a great run by Grimison there because it looks like he's starting to trust his legs.
Yeah.
And get to the outside and just drive the ball forward.
He kept the legs churning as well.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't slow down at all. Kept moving forward, and that always puts that much more pressure on the defenders to try to bring you down.
Well, and then if you're initiating the contact, it's not as bad too. When you cut back to the middle or you slow down and stop, you're just a target to get hit.
Yeah. Here's the quarterback, Hogarth. He'll run to the right, looking for that first down marker. He's going to be close to it. I think he might be just a touch short. Got inside the 40. Probably needed to get to about the 39, so it's going to be second down and very short for Meadow Ridge as the Knights are putting together a nice offensive series here in the final couple of minutes of the first half, trying to put some points on the board and close that gap before halftime.
2nd and inches here. I mean, let's remember, too, the Knights do have both their timeouts still. I'd hate to see them not score and leave those timeouts on the board going into the half.
Do you gamble here and maybe put it up in the air on 2nd and short?
You already got a pick.
Yep.
Already got one pick. Oh, nice block.
Nice run. Hogarth, enough for a first down as he's making a trend of taking that football off to the right and looking for that sideline, getting to it, getting out of bounds before he gets hit big time by a Mission player. But it was enough for the first down, gained about 3 on the play. They'll move the yardsticks with 51.4 seconds left in the half.
Well, I think, that's 4 plays in this series alone that they've run that exact same play. The coaching staff for Mission's got to make an adjustment here at some point to account for that because that quarterback can run.
Well, they've kind of sat back a little bit more, too. They haven't really pressured him quite as much. Now here's Grimison on the left side, takes a couple of hits, still moving forward, but his gain will be short on this first down play, maybe 2 yards. And Meadow Ridge will be looking at a 2nd and long.
Yeah, he got hit really good there. I don't know if that's him down on the field or not, but when he ran into a whole pack of the Niners there, it was like running into a steel wall.
Yeah, Mission's defense, I was just mentioning earlier, hasn't really attacked him maybe quite as much on this series as they had earlier in the game as well. They've allowed the quarterback Hogarth to get to the outside, and as you mentioned, I think 4 times he's come to this right side, the near side of the field from the press box, and has been able to get first down yardage each time as well by turning it upfield. But they've allowed him to get out of the pocket as well, and he's able to get some yardage going to the outside. With 46.3 seconds left to go here in the first half, Meadow Ridge moving the football as it is indeed Grimison, who is now back on his feet, making his way to the sideline, and I expect we'll see him later on. We had some of the Adam and Pee Wee players carted off by their coaches in their arms, but it's not going to happen at this level.
No, it's good to see him get up and walk under. You never want to see a kid get hurt playing ball on either team. Yeah. But that Mission Niners defense, they stood strong there.
So a big 2nd down situation for Meadow Ridge. 2nd and 9, ball at the 38-yard line of the Mission Niners. Meadow Ridge down by a pair of touchdowns, looking to get some points here late in the first half. Quarterback is chased. He'll put it up in the air. Nobody close to that one as 2 players, including Curtis Flynn, came into the face of the quarterback Hogarth, and he just tried to throw that one away.
Yeah, you got the speed of Curtis Flynn and the strength of Carl Van Eisendale there. They were right on him. He didn't have much opportunity. And, it's never a wise thing to throw off your back foot like that.
No, and that was a recipe for disaster, putting it up the way he did. So 3rd and 9 for Meadow Ridge with 41.5 seconds left to go in the opening half. Ball at the 38-yard line. See if they can get that first down territory. Quarterback back to pass, throws it. This one's picked off, and this one could go all the way. One man to beat, and it's the quarterback, Hogarth, who hauls him down. A big pick for the Mission Niners late in this first half. Number 30, Keenan Baker, hauled it in. Nice interception, Matt, and he's got Mission in decent field position with half a minute to go.
I don't think Cody there got all he wanted to on that ball there, because that was a bit of a flutterer, and the two Mission players were actually the only two fighting for that ball.
Yeah.
But it was a great pick by Keenan and a good run, and it's nice to see Cody not letting it turn into a touchdown.
Well, yeah, great job for the quarterback to get back into the play. Your first thought is disappointment. You've just thrown a touchdown and your team's been moving down the field, but you got to change your gears in your head pretty quick and know that you've got to get over there and make a tackle, because if he allows that to go downfield, it's pretty much game over already.
Yeah, you become defender really quick. At this age, 12, 13, it's really easy for the boys to hang their head, when they make that mistake, because they know they're letting their team down, right? But
Tyson Black with a run, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown Mission. Wow, what an offense. One play there, the handoff. Black found a hole in the right-hand side, and everything just parted for him. He had wide open territory all the way to the end zone, and with two plays like that, it's gone from a 2-touchdown lead, maybe one, if Meadow Ridge keeps pushing, and now it's 3 going the other way.
That O-line got a great push there, just opened that hole for him. I think you could have driven a car through that. That was unbelievable. Great job by the O-line.
Wow. What a quick turn of events here in Langley. The Valley Community Football League JB Championship game. Meadow Ridge going down the field. They're intercepted, and one play later, it's taken into the end zone by Tyson Black. And just like that, it is 24-0 Mission with 19.1 seconds left in the opening half.
Yeah, I think the unknown or the unsung hero on the O-line though is their tight ends. Number 10, Colby Solzma, was the one that got the push on the end, the defensive end, and just shoved him right outside for Tyson to get in that hole. That was a great job by Colby.
So a long touchdown run of about 42 yards. It is now 24-0 Mission as we near the end of this opening half, but quickly things turn around here. Momentum seemed to be working on the side of Meadow Ridge as they had a nice series of plays going down the field, some nice runs by the quarterback Hogarth to get first downs, and then he throws the interception, makes the touchdown saving tackle, but on the very next play it was Tyson Black running from 40 yards out all the way into the end zone, and now Mission has taken a 24-0 lead. Here's the kickoff from the 45-yard line. Meadow Ridge player looked like he might just fall on top of it. Now he picks it up, but he's got nowhere to go. Players all around him, and they'll haul him down to the ground with 12 seconds left to go. The Meadow Ridge Knights are deep in their own zone inside the 30-yard line as they go 1st and 10. Couple of plays possibly, maybe just a need to get out of this first half and reassess things at halftime.
Well, and Meadow Ridge is showing why they did so well against all the other opposition this year. But Mission's capitalized on 2 errors and turned 16 points out of those 2 errors so far. So
that's a sign of a good football team when you can do that, when you can take advantage of those opportunities. You force a turnover, and that's what it's about when you're on defense, is trying to get that ball back. And when Mission was able to get the interception, they gave it to their offense, and one play later, it's in the end zone. Here's a fumble right off on first down. It looks like Mission has the football as well. Yes, they are motioning towards the Niners. So Meadow Ridge, things falling apart quickly for the Knights here at the end of this first half with 7.4 seconds to go. Mission takes over, ball just outside the 25-yard line. So it only took them one play last time. They've got essentially enough time on the clock for one play here, potentially to put the ball in the end zone.
Well, and the way the offense has been firing on all cylinders too, I mean, it very well could. One play and another score here. I mean, we'd definitely be putting the game out of reach at that time.
An important defensive stand for Meadow Ridge potentially here with 7.4 seconds left. Mission takes over 1st and 10 at the Meadow Ridge 26-yard line. Let's see what they can do. 1st and 10. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll put this one up in the air. It's up and it's incomplete down at about the 6-yard line. Ball knocked away by the Meadow Ridge defender. The official waves the flag, and that brings us to the end of the opening half here at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. The Valley Community Football League Championship Day. We've had Meadow Ridge teams win Adam and Pee Wee titles, but the JV team is in tough right now. They are falling behind 24-0 to the Mission Niners as we hit halftime. And Matt, a quick thought before we take a break here. What do both coaches say to their teams at halftime?
Well, I think Meadow Ridge has got to talk to them about limiting the mistakes. They've given up 16 off turnovers. They could have given up another one there. It was a great play by number 44, Billy Williamson. Mission, they've got to maintain. They've got to stay the course, keep pressing, keep playing shutdown defense. Their defense is doing very well. So Meadow Ridge, though, they got to limit their errors, play smarter football, try and get back into this right off the bat.
Okay, well, we'll see what comes up in the second half here. We will take a break, and we'll come back with second half action here at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. The score at halftime, it is the Mission Niners 24, the Meadow Ridge Knights nothing. We'll be back shortly with the second half. box. Matt, that's not quite the case, but it's a little warmer than it is out in the field anyway.
Yeah, a little warmer, drier, that's for sure. So,
teams are on the field, and we are set for the second half. Here, the Junior Bantam Valley Community Football League Championship game. Mission up 24-0 with that late touchdown on Meadow Ridge. Mission kicking off to start this second half. Meadow Ridge bringing it back up to the 45-yard line. And that's where the Knights will take over. 1st and 10 to get this second half going. And it was pretty much all Mission. It was a fairly tight game through the most part, but then a couple of key plays late in that first half. An interception by Mission, and one play later, it was in the end zone after a great run by number 5, Tyson Black. And that's why we are at a 24-0 score right now, with the Mission Niners unbeaten this season and in control. Meadow Ridge on first down, straight up the gut, gain of maybe a couple of yards in the play, but not much more than that. And Matt, with this Meadow Ridge team down by 3 touchdowns, it's going to be tough slogging for them if they continue running that ball up the middle like that.
well, yeah, but they've got to limit their turnovers. They've got to really capitalize on the plays they can make here, and get the yardage. Try and keep it out of Mission's hands as well. That's going to be a very, very key part of the second half here.
And that won't be an easy part of it either, because this Mission team is very talented. All 8 wins through the regular season, a playoff victory, and now in the Valley Community Football League, up 3 touchdowns. Here's a run straight up the middle, and Meadow Ridge will be close to that first down marker.
Number 32 there, James Grimison. He's just a battering ram. I think he's gotten the majority of the touches here for Meadow Ridge, and he's just driving yardage. Just driving yardage.
A couple of yards short, though, so it's 3rd down. We watched the yardage markers, and the guy at the back end of it was going to start moving upfield there, but they were a good 2 yards short of the first down. So 3rd and 2 for Meadow Ridge. Ball at their own 53-yard line. Need to get across midfield. Looks like they'll have enough. A gain of 3 straight up the middle. And they'll move the yardsticks this time. And Meadow Ridge comes out of the gate to start the second half, putting the ball on the ground and moving the yardsticks in the process.
A little misdirection there. They gave it to the fullback and faked the handoff to the tailback. And number 99, Mackenzie Gordon there, got enough to get the first down. Pounded it just the 3 yards he needed.
So 1st and 10 for Meadow Ridge. Ball on the Mission side of the field now at the 54-yard line. Let's see if Meadow Ridge can get something going. But a high snap over top of the quarterback. He will get back in time to fall on top of it. But this is going to be a huge loss of probably 13 yards, as that snap was nowhere near the hands of the quarterback.
And this has kind of been the game for Meadow Ridge. I mean, they're pushing, they're driving, and then just one mistake, and Mission's going to capitalize on these mistakes.
Well, good job by the quarterback, Hogarth, to get back there in time to fall on top of that football. There was a Mission player waiting to do the same, and a split second later, and it would have been Mission football. Here's a run to the right-hand side as Hogarth tries to find some room on the outside. He's got some room. He's up past the 50-yard line into about the 49-48. He needs to get to the 44, so it will be 3rd down, and still Meadow Ridge needs some yardage to be able to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Knights.
Yeah, he took that from 3rd and 22 to 2nd and 22 to 3rd and respectable here. So manageable anyways. So. Yeah, at least, I mean, they're within 5.5 yards of that first down marker, so they can see it now. They couldn't on 2nd down. So a key 3rd down situation for Meadow Ridge early in this second half. They've got to get something going here. Handoff to Grimison, tries to get around the right-hand side, but he is... Well, he partially knocked down, then I think he slipped as well, but he will be short of that first down marker. Meadow Ridge will turn over the football, and Mission's got it back. Yeah, it's a slick field out there, and trying to get around that corner, and he got knocked off track, and that just hurts. That just hurts. He had the space there to get going too. Yeah,
he might have had some room to the outside as he just went to cut up field. He had to get around that one last Mission player, and it looked like while he got bumped and slowed a bit that he might have been around him, but then he lost his footing as well. As we talked earlier in the game, it's a slick field out there. The rain has held off. It's been a cool day so far for for football games here. The Atom Division and Pee Wee Division championships won by Meadow Ridge teams, but right now it's Mission leading Meadow Ridge in the Junior Bantam championship game by a score of 24-0. On first down, a run to the left, gain of about 3 yards in the play as Mission gets across its own 50-yard line up to about the 52, so we'll give them a gain of 3.
Yeah, Mission's mixing it up there, giving the ball to different people. I mean, they've got quite a few runners on the team, it looks like, so they've got that luxury. And they want to control the clock here. So, I mean, the last thing they want to do is having someone run, big yardage. Just march.
Well, we saw that start off the football game. They had a 5-minute a series of downs, which culminated in a touchdown, and they took a lot of time off the clock, especially when you're looking at a 12-minute quarter as well. And if they do the same here to get this second half going, it's going to take a lot of time away from any opportunities Meadow Ridge might have of getting back into this football game.
And we see number 79 there, Meadow Galovich, stop number 5, Tyson Black in the backfield, knock it back a bit to make it 3rd and long. That was a great play on him to take the feet out from underneath him.
So it's 3rd down, about 8 yards to go for Mission. Ball at their own 51-yard line, far side hash marks. Quarterback in under. Fakes the handoff. Now he rolls to his right, looking for an open man. He's got a man down there, throws, but it's just too far. And taking a look back at the quarterback, Ethan Anderson from Mission, slapping his hands together. He knew he had a man open there, but he just couldn't hit him.
Well, and that's the thing. The receiver got his hand up in the air, said, hey, I'm open, but he slowed down. And the key there is when you get open like that is keep the wheels going, because then the quarterback can put a lot more onto the ball and get you further down the field. But, number 8 there, Braden Turner, got past the defense, got wide open, and looked like he was waiting on the throw.
Well, and certainly when that quarterback puts it in the air for a long pass like that stretches 30, 40 yards, he's counting on that receiver continuing to run at the same speed, trying to time out that throw to where he's going to be. And in that situation, the receiver slowed down. So 1st and 10 for Meadow Ridge. Ball up in the air and incomplete, nearly intercepted, and then in and out of the arms of the intended receiver for the Meadow Ridge Knights. A great opportunity there to maybe start moving the football downfield, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, and it looked like Cody Hogarth there was going that way the whole time. He was just waiting for number 90, A.J. Steinman, to get open, and it was a great throw. That defender just kind of messed it up a bit for him.
Yeah, he might have got his arms, kind of distracted him as much as anything, and right after that, it went right in and out of his arms. Quarterback back to pass, looks to throw. This one nearly picked off. A pair of Mission players waiting there in the flats, but they couldn't haul it in either. So it's now quickly 3rd down after one pass in and out of the arms of the Meadow Ridge receiver, and the second pass nearly intercepted by Mission.
Well, throwing off your back foot like that, you're not going to get the control on the ball or the power on the ball that you need. I know he was rolling out, but you got to still plant yourself and deliver.
Things to learn when you're 12 and 13 years old playing the game of football, eh?
Yeah.
Wait till they get you in Bantam next year. Then they're going to learn some things.
and that's a big difference that you see with number 11 on the Meadow Ridge over number 11 on the Mission Niners is...
Here on 3rd down, nearly intercepted by the Mission players. As the quarterback, Hogarth, rolled to his left, he was deep in the backfield. He had to get rid of the football. There were a few players after him, as we see in this replay. It's incomplete and a turnover on downs.
And number 11 on the Niners, Ethan Anderson's getting time, and he's getting a chance to plant his feet. Number 11, Cody Hogarth there, he's scrambling.
Well, you can't give up any more points, but the bottom line is the offense needs to put at least 3 majors. They got to get the ball in the end zone. They need to put some points on the board. And the way this Mission Niners defense is playing, they simply haven't given Meadow Ridge many opportunities to run the football. We've seen in the first half quarterback Hogarth run for his life and get a few first downs to the sidelines, but yards have been tough to come by for the Knights so far tonight. Here's a run straight up the middle, plenty of yardage, and he's going to go all the way. Here's a big run for number 5, Tyson Black. Touchdown, Mission. I don't believe he got touched at all on that one. It's a 59-yard run for Mission, and they're in the end zone once again.
Well, number 5, Tyson Black, he's got speed. And the blocking, the holes that are being opened up for him, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Once again, number 10, Colby Solzma, pushes the end out, and it's just gone to the races. Good job.
Yeah, nice run, boy. He's got some speed. When he and the same thing, he hit the line of scrimmage where the vast majority of the players were at a dead run.
Yeah.
And it's so much tougher as a defender, I think, to bring that guy down when you're standing still. You're watching him come towards you. Ran right past him. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. There is also a flag on the far side of the field, so we will await the officials' call to see if they'll have to redo the convert or if it'll get taken off the kickoff. Everybody holding on here.
5 yards on the kickoff. Convert is good. 2 points.
Yeah, so the defense is offside once again there.
So the convert is good. It is now 32-0 for the Mission Niners over the Meadow Ridge Knights. This is a Mission team that won all 8 games, scored 317, didn't give up a point. And those numbers, those stats, those trends, Matt, are pretty much held true here in the Valley Community Football League Championship game.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they haven't given up a score all year, and now it's looking like they're not going to here either. So, the freight chain just keep
59 yards. Now here's a big run for Meadow Ridge on first down from their own 40-yard line, and they are into Mission territory. They will mark this one down at inside the 50 at about the 46-yard line. So a nice run there, a gain of close to 30 yards for Meadow Ridge.
I'm guessing he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds back there. That's James Grimison again. He's been a workhorse for the Knights today, and he's really trusting his feet and his speed, getting to that outside. That was a great run. Get that edge and just take it as far as you can.
So 1st and 10 for Meadow Ridge. Ball at the Mission 46-yard line. And we've got flags all over the place on first down here. The quarterback took the snap and started to backtrack into the backfield, but then we saw flags flying everywhere.
Well, the whole defensive line jumped. So, yeah, that's what I thought. The whole defensive line jumped. I wasn't sure if one of the offensive linemen pulled them offside or if they just jumped, but you could see 3 or 4 of them came across there.
And every official picked up on that. So It's a 5-yard penalty against Mission. First down repeated, but the Knights only need 5 yards to move the yardsticks this time. It's 1st and 5 for Meadow Ridge. Ball now at the Mission 46-yard line. Far side hash. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hogarth with the snap, backtracks. Now he's chased. Now he fumbles. Ball is loose. It looks like Mission's got control of it.
No, he's
is he down?
He's waving incomplete. Yeah. It looked like he was he brought his arm forward before that ball was knocked loose. Let's take a look here.
He didn't have much time to take a look as well. Now he.
He was throwing.
You could see the arm just come back and the football popped loose there. He just didn't get much time to get set to find an open receiver, and he saw a couple of Mission players coming at him, tried to get rid of the football, slipped out of his hands, but the arm was in motion, and right in here you'll see the ball pop out right about there. So.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I don't think his arm was moving forward to throw the football, but there might be a bit of leniency in there as well. But his arm was up in the passing motion, and it was called down because of it. 2nd down and 5. Oh, sorry, Matt.
You got to think that ball's pretty slick there. Oh, no, the ball. No,
and
that's
now
gonna be a
it's
turnover.
loose, and Mission has fallen on top of this one as that play went awry from the very start. We see the quarterback in under, and goes to handoff there. Looks like he got the handoff completed, but the player might have just got a hand on the football and ripped it out, and as a result, it's a turnover. Mission takes over the ball with a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter.
Well, that was number 9 for Mission there, Carl von Eisdale. He's a smart football player, and if he sees that ball's not secured, he's going to take a smack at it, just like he did there, and jump on the loose ball.
So Mission takes over, 1st and 10, ball at its own 47-yard line. Far side hash runs straight up the middle. Not much running room there, although he's probably going to get about 5 yards out of the play as we get into the final minute of this third quarter. Things start to get probably just a little bit colder over on that Meadow Ridge sideline there.
Well, and you can feel the frustration from Meadow Ridge. They push, and then a mistake. And Mission is definitely capitalizing on these mistakes.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. I mean, it's not like they've been outplayed by a huge margin. It's just that Mission has capitalized when they've got the opportunities. Now here's Black with a big run again. Cuts to his right to the 40, 35, 30. He could go all the way to the 10-5 touchdown. Tyson Black with a run of 57 yards. He just had one of 59 yards a couple of minutes ago. Black from 57 yards into the end zone. And the Mission Niners have put another touchdown on the board.
Great blocking once again. Gets the hole. Gets it to the outside, and the Meadow Ridge defenders are just exhausted. They've been chasing red shirts 50 yards down the field 3 times now, so it gets tough after a while.
That takes a lot out of you as well when you're chasing those guys. And again, Black is so good at getting that ball in the backfield and getting onto a dead sprint by the time he reaches the line of scrimmage. And one good move, one good juke at the line, and he's off to the races. And they had a couple opportunities there to haul him down, but could not do so. Here's the kick, gets up, and it is good. And that will now make it 40-0 for Mission over the Meadow Ridge Knights in this JB championship game. And that is also the end of the third quarter. 12 more minutes to go with the fourth quarter upcoming here at the McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. Starting to get a little darker out here now. Lights are on, of course, and illuminating the field. And it's, as I mentioned, starting to get a little colder for the Meadow Ridge side of things.
Yep, it's nice. It's nice to see the blocking from that O-line. I mean, that is very good blocking. Tyson's not even having to slow down at the line of scrimmage. The hole's there. He's taking it. He's making his cuts. And his change of speed while he's running too. As a defender goes to grab him, he speeds up or he slows down. Yeah.
Yeah, they are firing in all cylinders on both sides of the football now, the Mission Niners. Winners of all 8 games in the regular season, the playoff game, and now in the Valley Community Football League Championship game in the Junior Bantam Division. It's been all Mission so far. Niners, as the clock is now running to kick off this fourth quarter, have taken a 40-0 lead. It was a fairly close game for the most part, but Mission really starting to run away with it. They've scored now a couple of touchdowns in this third quarter to put the game pretty much out of reach for Meadow Ridge. And now some of the Meadow Ridge players who may be in their final year of Junior Bantam, maybe moving up to Bantam next year. And what do they look forward to? You mentioned coaching the Bantam division this year in Abbotsford. So how much of a difference is there from what some of these graduating players from JB are going to see in Bantam next year?
Well, the big difference that they see is that the VCFL doesn't have a Bantam division. We integrate with the VMFL, and the VMFL is definitely don't want to say a higher caliber, but they have bigger pools to pick from. So it's a higher level of football once you get out there. It's a lot tougher, a lot more size, strength, and well coached football players.
First down for Meadow Ridge. The player is ripped down to the field. Check that was second down, so 2nd and 8, and he'll probably lose about 5 or 6. The player's still down now as he was taken down the field pretty hard. We're going to see the replay. This is Grimison, and Grimison kind of taken down from behind. I thought he maybe might have hit his head on the turf, but we see the replay. That wasn't the case. He went down on his back, but he is still down on the ground as well.
Well, that's number 3, William Taggart, that tackled him there. And William's probably one of the best technical tacklers in the JB division. It's surprising, too, because it's only his second year playing football, and he tackles like a machine out there. I haven't seen much of him today because, just the way the game's gone, he hasn't had the opportunity. But he gets in there, and he makes those tackles, and he's so technically sound with the way he tackles. Definitely grimacing came down hard on his back there. I hope he's okay. He's not, doesn't seem to be moving too much just yet.
Well, and Matt, we talk about players in these age groups and this JB division, a group of 12 and 13-year-olds, but we can have some players in this division who maybe have only played a couple of years of football as well, and it's relatively new to them, and it's not the easiest game to pick up right off the bat as well. It's a physical game, it's a hard-nosed game, and especially when we get to this division with players gaining much more size as well.
Okay.
But we've got some new players or players that have maybe only been in football for a year or two in this division, and it's not easy for them.
It's very difficult to start at the JB level. You get the 3 years of Adams, the 2 years of Pee Wee that teach you the basics and the fundamentals. But then you come across kids like William Taggart, number 3 for the Mission Niners, started first year JB, and he's been a natural. Just he good ball sense, knows where the play is supposed to be on the field, and tackles hard.
Yep.
He's one of the star players for the Mission team, and one of the reasons that they've given up 0 points this year.
3rd down and 12. Hogarth back to pass, throws, but it is incomplete. And the Meadow Ridge Knights will turn the football over. And we talk about that. We certainly don't want to take away any opportunities for some young kids out there. We welcome them to join minor football and start at whatever age they can. Sometimes there might be family situations or moving situations where a kid doesn't get to play. He's wanted to play football, and I don't think it matters at what age group you start. If it's something you want to play, and especially if you can adapt and excel in it, then we encourage you to jump in.
Oh, for sure. When we found out about tackle football in Abbotsford, going back 8 years now, but my younger son was Adams, first year Adams, but my older son was a lot further along. Mm-hmm. I think he started at JB JB, and so he didn't get the same 8-year experience my younger son has had now, but he still got to play at high school. Midget after he was out. And I think he's even looking at playing junior next year. So,
Mission 1st and 10, ball at the 43. Quarterback Anderson looks to throw it. Now he pulls it down, runs to the right, 40, 35, 30, 25 to the 20, down to the 10, to the 5, fumbles the football. It looks like Meadow Ridge has recovered at the 1-yard line. What a great run for the quarterback there, Eric Anderson, or Ethan Anderson, I should say, but it looks like he has given the ball up down at the 1.
Well, we got a flag on the play here. I was going to see on the replay as if I can see what the penalty may be, because I think that's coming back. I know Meadow Ridge wants the ball, but they don't want it on their 1, that's for sure.
Nice job by the court. Yeah, right there is where he had the ball knocked out of his hands, stripped away. We didn't see anything on that run, but a nice run by Anderson in making some good moves down the sideline.
He's definitely showing that he's a quarterback that has some running ability as well, getting out there, getting downfield. But you got to hold on to that ball.
Officials still talking about this with the score 40-0. The clock continues to run here at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. Starting to get dark out. Early darkness these days when it's this cloudy around here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Dreary day at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley, and although, as we mentioned, it hasn't really rained. We see it drizzling a little bit now, and I guess the timing is good that we've only got a little over 5 minutes left to go in this football game.
First down at the 1, red.
Well, and as if things cannot go any worse for the Meadow Ridge Knights, it's, I believe, a holding call. Is that what he motioned?
illegal block on
Illegal block,
white.
okay.
Illegal block on white. So the ball's going to move down there, and red's going to keep the ball at the 1 yard line.
That's not normally the type of call you see on the defense. An illegal blocks. Most of the time, it's going to be in the offense with the player running down the field. So, but in that case, it does go against Meadow Ridge. Mission continues with the football. They are now first and goal from the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been that kind of day for the Knights. It's been that kind of day for the Mission Niners. Been that kind of season. A push straight ahead, and Anderson into the end zone. I think they had his number called all the way when they knew they had the football at the 1. As great a run as he just had to get it down to the 1. They allowed him to finish it off. The Mission Niners are in the end zone once again.
Yeah, I think that it's only fair. He gets it down there, just pounds the ball into the end zone. A little kick here for the 2, and
so Anderson started the day with a 1 yard run. We'll see if that finishes the day off. Another 1 yard run for the quarterback, number 11, Ethan Anderson. Sprinkled in between touchdown runs by Curtis Flynn and, of course, by Tyson Black, some big ones. Here's the convert attempt. It's a pass thrown, and is he going to get to the end zone? Now there's a fumble into the end zone. Everybody racing after that one. We're going to have to wait and see what the officials signal on that one as we see the snap. It bounced, and that forced the player to pick it up, tried to throw it, completed the pass, and right in here as he was making his way to the end zone is where the ball popped loose. Looked like he was reaching out to try to get it into the end zone. Nice play. But that's when the ball popped loose. So
a smart play by Curtis Flynn there to just jump on it in the end zone too and get the 1 point.
So 47-0 now the score in favor of the Mission Niners, with about 3 minutes of straight time to go in this football game. So, Matt, maybe we can, with the game out of reach, I don't think we have to focus on the game too much now. So let's talk about the future for some of the teams winning today. We've seen Meadow Ridge Knights teams and the Meadow Ridge organization successful in 2 of the 3 games today. The Adam team, the Pee Wee team, both winning Valley Community Football League championships. We're going to see the Mission Niners win the JB division here in the Valley Community Football League. What's next for the teams that win today?
Well, in the Adams division, next Saturday they'll be heading up to Kamloops, and they'll be playing in the Adams 9-man provincial championship. It's a round robin style tournament for seeding that goes into a shootout to determine the winner. Meadow Ridge won that last year in the inaugural year, so it'll be interesting to see how well they do again this year. I do believe it's the same coach back again this year, so it'll be good for them. Pee-wees now, I don't believe that they may have to play a semifinal game. Actually, I think they don't. I think they got 2 weeks off, and then they'll be back here on the 6th of December to play in the provincial championship. And then same with the JB Mission JB team. We'll be back here on December 6th. So it's a long gap though, and this is kind of detrimental. Because the kids are, we don't play for 2 weeks. They don't play for 2 weekends, and then they have to come back and play a provincial championship. Whereas the other teams, the VMFL teams, are still playing and only get a week off before.
Well, and especially in the game of football, I think compared to any other, let's say the major sports, baseball, hockey, basketball, that type of thing, it's so much a game based on being synchronized with your offense especially, and everybody being on the same page with the play calling, and to take a couple weeks off, and especially this time of year when it's just not that easy to get out and practice all the time. You don't have evenings of nice warm sunshine and warm temperatures to go practice. You're practicing under the lights, in the rain, in the cold, and it's easy to maybe lose your way a little bit. It's really got to be a coaching situation to keep that focus going the rest of the way.
Well, and that's it. It's, when it's pouring rain and 4 degrees outside, and it's a lot easier to say I'm going to stay home and play Call of Duty than go to the football field and freeze my butt off when we don't play a game for 2 weeks. Some of these kids play high school ball as well, like grade 8 ball, so they'll get some time there. I know There's 4 or 6 of them on the Mission team that play for Abbey Middle School, which is also undefeated. So they'll still get some time. They'll still get some reps. But it is a long break, that's for sure.
Okay, clock winding down here, about 15 seconds to go. So this will be the last play of the football game. The Mission Niners are going to come away with the Junior Bantam Championship in the Valley Community Football League, and they're going to do it rather easily this afternoon against the Meadow Ridge Knights. As the time expires on the clock, this will be the final play of the game as quarterback Hogarth in under, and he'll look to hand this ball off, a run straight up the middle, player taken down, and the whistle goes, and that should be it for this afternoon's football game. The referee waves the flag, and that is it. The game is over, and the Mission Niners, we congratulate Mission winning the Junior Bantam Division in the Valley Community Football League. They were unbeaten through the regular season, won their semifinal game, and now easily have taken the Junior Bantam Championship in the final, defeating Meadow Ridge by a score of 47-0. Matt Macri, a quick thought on what you saw from both teams, but especially Mission today.
Well, it showed why they were number 1 and number 2. I mean, Meadow Ridge played a great game, made a couple mistakes that just got capitalized on. And then Mission just played their strong defensive game, and great blocking led to good running. Lots of long scores, too. So when you get blocking like that, you're definitely going to win the football game.
So that wraps it up for the day here at McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. We had 3 Valley Community Football League Championship games. We saw in the Adam Division, Meadow Ridge Blue defeat Abbotsford White. We saw in the Pee Wee Division, Meadow Ridge defeat Chilliwack. And here in the Junior Bantam Division, as we look across the field, the teams are shaking hands, and it's the Mission Niners defeating the Meadow Ridge Knights by a score of 47-0 to claim the Junior Bantam Division Championship. Matt Macri, thanks for joining us up here today.
Dale, thanks for having me. It's been a blast, a great spot to watch the game from. Saw some good football today. Yep,
you got it. No, it was a great day for football. It seemed a little daunting. It was going to be a long day at the start when we got here at about 9 this morning, but it's 4:30 now, and we're going to wrap it up. In my case, I'm zipping back to Chilliwack for some Chiefs play-by-play later on this evening as the Chilliwack Chiefs try to win their 9th in a row. So we'll see if the day can be a success as it continues here. So we're wrapping it up from McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. 3 championship games played today. Meadow Ridge winning in the Adam and Pee Wee divisions. Mission winning in the Junior Bantam division. That's it from Langley. Thanks for watching.
Hello, hello, hello. Everybody still here? Okay. So, final game of the day, Junior Bantam Volleyball. And I just want to say thank you to North Langley Bears because they hosted this great day and they came out. And to John Reimer up in the booth, the announcers, thank you very, very much. Can I get a shout out, please? Thank you, Bears. Go Bears! And to the VBN broadcast crew that is here today, they're always there for the Valley whenever we need them, and they do a great day game show. And so I just want to put a big shout out to VBN Sports. Thank you. Come on, guys. They put our games online. So, you guys done? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to say to the Junior Bantam Knights, you guys came to play today, and you've been playing hard, and you've overcame a lot of team stuff this season. I think you guys are fantastic. Good job. You brought your game, and I'm so proud of you guys for being here today. So, let's go Knights. Okay, President Jay's got some medals for you. I told my Niners that I was going to kiss them if they had a clean game. No, I didn't. I said if they didn't have one. But you guys did a great game today. The undefeated Mission Niners, #1 in the league during the season, and now at the Valley Championships. I'm going to kiss you anyways, so give it to them. President Fred is going to come around with the medals. So thanks, parents. You guys are all great. I'm going to kiss them. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, and that's a wrap for our season. I just need the captains. If you can quickly, the captains for the Niners, come on up. You can grab your medal quickly just from Coach Fred. So give me some love first. Give me some love.
Volunteers. Oh, okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Right? Kind of.
You guys did.
I stopped you.
All right, hold that up. Take your pictures. Thank you, Knights. You've already got 2 teams going to provincials. We're going to be rooting for you. Niners, you're on your way to the provincials. Like I told the other teams, we're behind you. Represent the Valley well. Have a good night, everybody.